Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I took Adderall and Ritalin and all kinds of stimulants for years in college. It was literally the only way I would have gotten through college. I had just terrible ADD, ADHD, inability to concentrate. In hindsight, I know it was from heavy metals and just not getting the nutrients that I needed. So I have this amazing recipe that I've been using for focus, clarity, and just overall nutrient replenishing. So you can really kill two birds with one stone, create a natural Adderall product, a natural stimulant focusing, nutrient dense smoothie, while at the same time preparing your body for detoxification and improving your body's natural ability to detoxify. So I'm just going to go through the ingredients here one by one. What I use as the base, I typically make my own almond or cashew or walnut milk, and what I do is I just soak the nuts for 24 hours, and then after I soak them, I use a 4-to-1 ratio of water to nuts, and I blend them up in this bad boy. And sometimes I strain it with a milk bag, but sometimes I just have the little pieces in the nut milk as well. You could add some natural vanilla, you can add some sea salt, but recently I've just been buying it just because of how busy I've been. So this is a good company, Forager. They just use cashews as their main ingredient, whereas other companies, like Blue Diamond, what you'll see is that what I've read about is that they basically use 4 almonds or 6 almonds for their entire box of almond milk. So they create a paste with 6 almonds and water, and then they use that as the base. They add all kinds of fillers and thickening agents, and they call it almond milk. So you really want to make your own nut milks. It's super easy. 4-to-1 ratio nuts, a 4-to-1 ratio of water to nuts, soaked for 24 hours, blended. That simple. So that being said, I'll use this Forager brand right now. And you don't really need to worry about the doses. I just use whatever that is. Maybe that's probably like 2 cups. Okay, now what I use is Garden of Life organic plant protein powder. You want to make sure you're getting the amino acids and the protein, especially from a clean organic source, from Whole Foods. This Garden of Life is all from natural foods. So really important to get that when you're trying to focus, when you're trying to give yourself the nutrients your body needs for the day. You could also use the Smooth Energy flavor, which has yerba mate, which is going to be an amazing booster for the drink. I just haven't opened it yet, and I'm going to wait till I go through that one. But if you really want to supercharge this, use the yerba mate, and if you're tolerant to caffeine, use the yerba mate Smooth Energy. Next we'll have Jing Herbs Mastermind. Jing Herbs is an amazing Chinese herbal company that just makes the best formulas I've ever tried. I mean, I use their Awaken the Shen, I use their Bullpearl and Dragon Bone, and their Mastermind is really amazing. It's just filled with, ginkgo biloba, ginseng, rhodiola, schizandra. They're all adaptogens. Adaptogens give your body exactly what it needs. It helps your body's ability to handle stress, but it also goes in there, and these adaptogens are intelligent. They go in each person's body and give that body something different. So they're really intelligent plants as a whole. So next we'll do He Shu Wu, which is another amazing Chinese herbal formula from Jing Herbs. Let me go through the doses here, sorry. So I just used 1 scoop of plant protein. I just used 3 Masterminds from Jing Herbs. Now I'm just going to use about a half to a full teaspoon of He Shu Wu, which, there's a funny story about this amazing herb. First of all, it's one of the most widely used in Chinese herbs, Chinese medicine, but there's a guy, I forget his name, but there's a fable about this guy who who couldn't have kids, and he was skinny and he was just emaciated and didn't look healthy, and he went out in a drunken stupor into the wilderness and he fell asleep, and when he woke up he saw these two vines intertwined with each other. So by the way, he also couldn't get an erection. So he saw the two vines intertwined with each other, and he thought to himself, wow, it looks like they're making love. So he dug up the root, went home, made a powder with the root, swallowed it, and all of a sudden within 7 days of taking this root, he was just, you know, on a boning mission, you know, screwing everyone in the village, and he ended up having like 4 kids, and you know, and just gained weight and looked strong and had regained his vitality and virality. So I don't know if it's a true story, but that's one of the fables of He Shu Wu. So it's actually calming yet energizing. Well, it's one of the miracles of some of these Chinese herbs, is they have abilities to calm and energize at the same time. So it's not a direct stimulant, but it does have properties that stimulants have, and it does help you focus. So some vitamin C. Vitamin C is just a crucial antioxidant. You can use Camu Camu, the superfood powder, or you can use Garden of Life C, which is all from whole food sourced. Not absolutely essential for focus, but helps all the other herbs act synergistically with each other, and all of the other supplements. So spirulina, both spirulina and chlorella are these freshwater algae that are incredible detoxifiers, incredible immune boosters, and they have chlorophyll, which helps your body detox. It also helps your body digest nutrients and take nutrients in from other things that you're taking. So yeah, spirulina and chlorella, amazing for focus, amazing to give your body the proteins, amino acids, and nutrients, zinc, all the stuff your body and your brain needs to focus. So you can use, you know, a whole heaping teaspoon of spirulina. You could even use more. I'm just going to use, you know, half a teaspoon right now. Chlorella, you can get the powder, or you can just get these little tablets and put the tablets in. You can use 10, 15, 20 tablets. You can go as high as 30, 40 tablets, but then it starts acting as a detoxifier and a blood cleanser. But anyway, these freshwater algae are really, really crucial for focus, for detox, for giving your body the nutrients it needs. I use pure Hawaiian Spirulina pacifica, and I use Natural News chlorella. Alrighty, moving forward, probably the 2 most important herbs in this entire arsenal. So if you want to simplify this and really just concentrate on the natural Adderall side of things, what you would use are the next 2 herbs that I'm about to use: protein powder, theanine, and glycine. If you want to concentrate this into the most, you know, basic form for focus, for replacing your pharmaceutical ADHD treatment, of course talk to your doctor about doing this first. Just as a natural stimulant alternative, you would do mucuna, bacopa, glycine, and theanine. All the rest are bonus stuff that really do help and are amazing for your body in general. But if you're just looking for the focus aspect of things, mucuna, bacopa, and you can also do pycnogenol, PYC, NOGENOL, glycine, and theanine. Anyway, I'll keep going here. So mucuna has L-dopa in it, which is like the precursor to dopamine. And with our society, we are all deficient in dopamine, and we're all just totally hamsters on a wheel with all of these digital dopamine bursts. So mucuna helps heal the dopamine system and provide your body with L-dopa. I use a full heaping teaspoon of mucuna. You can even use a whole tablespoon. Bacopa, another amazing herb. It's an Ayurvedic herb for focus. There's been tons of studies done on it, as far as, you know, helping your body adapt to stress, helping your brain focus. You'll see this supplement in almost every nootropic today. On Amazon, you see those things pop up that are like, focus, you know, focus now, and Neutro, and whatever, all the brands that are out there. You know, first of all, these companies are just using, you know, basic nutrients and basic herbs. When you start giving your body what it needs with these superfoods and all these other nutrients, those supplements become obsolete. You know, when you have a company that sells a bottle of supplements for $40 that just has bacopa, theanine, and you know, vitamin B6 and magnesium, you're wasting your money. You can make this yourself, add 10 times as many nutrients, and have 10 times the effect. So, bacopa, mucuna, some other awesome superfoods, moringa. Moringa has 2 times the protein, 4 times the calcium, 6 times the iron, 20 times the vitamin B as kale. So, you know, everyone knows about moringa. It's the new kale, loaded with nutrients. This is maca. This is the Maca Team is the name of the company, and it's gelatinized black maca in tincture form. Amazing for balancing the hormones, and sulfur for heavy metal detox, and just overall focus and well-being. It's another adaptogen. Got some chia seeds, just for the fiber. Also some amino acids. Dragon bone from Jing Herbs. This is a calming and grounding formula, which I use when I make my superfood smoothie here. I use the Jing Herbs calming formula to offset all of the effects of the stimulants and the all of the nutrients and all of the mucuna, and especially if you use green tea or any caffeine, it offsets the heightened awareness that comes, and the stimulating effect of all these herbs. The dragon bone offsets it with a calming and grounding attributes. So you may, for me, I hate feeling like high or hyper. So for me, it's a perfect balance. Another thing is like L-theanine is an amino acid that helps balance out the hyperness of stimulants and caffeine. So I'm not going to put these two in it right now. Shilajit and matcha. I'm just not in the mood for any caffeine right now. Matcha is awesome stuff, high in antioxidants. It's the full plant grounded up, like when you have green tea, but it's actually the full plant. And Shilajit is a Himalayan resin that seeps in through the mountains, in the Himalayan mountains, and actually it's high in fulvic acid. Fulvic acid is essential because, fulvic acid is actually found in when you have years and years of humic shale. So you have trees and plants and all the stuff that dies on the earth, and compounded over time, you have this layer of humic shale, which is this nutrient-dense earthly matter. And in that shale you find fulvic acid, which is this miracle acid that all plants need in order to take in nutrients from the soil. So fulvic acid helps our body take in nutrients from all this other stuff that we're eating. So super, super important. It tends to ruin the flavor of the smoothies. It makes it taste like this smoky, I don't know, some people like it, I can't stand it. So we got Sun Food Shilajit, and we got matcha. This isn't the best matcha company, actually. Next we have Sweet Leaf Stevia. So I'll just put in like 2 full droppers of it just to make it taste reasonable. Otherwise, all of these herbs together just don't taste good. So yeah, you're not really, you could add some frozen fruit into this, or you know, if you really, really need to have it sweet, you can use dragon herbs sweet fruit drops, or you can use lucuma. But you know, with the stevia, it ends up being pretty decent. But you're not really having this for the taste. And then I use bulk supplements, glycine. Glycine is just critical for the nervous system, critical for detoxification. And you're already getting it in the plant protein powder. But you can't really overdo glycine. And some coconut oil, just about a tablespoon or 2 of coconut oil. Coconut oil, again, helps with the synergistic effects. It helps your body digest all of the other nutrients because of the fats. Helps keep you full. So ideally, all these supplements you want to be taking liposomally. Not all of them, but it's really awesome to take as many supplements as you can liposomally. Liposomally just basically means that they encapsulate, they combine a supplement with phosphatidylcholine or soy lecithin, and then they use machines that vibrate the concoction at super high speeds and fuse the molecules together, so that when you actually take it liposomally, it crosses the blood-brain barrier because it's combined with fat. So it's actually fused with the fat. And when you take a fat, it bypasses the stomach acids. And it allows the supplement to reach your blood-brain barrier. So coconut oil is an in-between ground between just taking a powder and taking something liposomally. It fits somewhere in between, increasing the absorption, not quite as effective as liposomal. So some other things you can put in there that I don't have on me right now are pine pollen from Sir Thrival, hemp seeds, maqui berry, marine phytoplankton, acai berry, and pycnogenol, which pycnogenol is another nootropic for ADD and ADHD and focus. So there you have it. It'll get a little thicker as the chia seeds soak, but you know, it ends up just being a smoothie. And you know, 10 times the amount of nutrients in any other smoothie we find in the health food stores. You can also use a greens juice as the base to make it really badass. And something else you can do, just take, as you drink the smoothie, you take Nordic Naturals Omegas and Cardiovascular Research liposomal magnesium, and just the magnesium, the oils from the fish oil, all help with focus, clarity, groundedness, calmness, harmonizing our brain. So yeah, you know, there's so many things you can do. There's so many ways to make this with all these different types of supplements. But this is something I do pretty much every day before I start my work day. All the nutrients from the superfoods, and then the stimulating grounding, focusing effect of the Chinese herbs and the Bacopa and Mucuna. Like I said, if you want to simplify this to its most basic components in terms of creating a natural Adderall, a natural focus supplement, you would just use pycnogenol, Bacopa, Mucuna, theanine, and glycine, and Jing Herbs Mastermind. So you got 6 supplements to boil it down to if you're just looking for targeting your focus. But remember, these other nutrients also help with the focus. They also all synergistic together to help you get that laser-like focus. So, you know, make one of these, bring it to work. You have yourself a whole meal. This can keep you full for hours and focused and calm and grounded. Best of both worlds. Alrighty, guys. Peace.